Hi, it's Tracy from HallOfFameMoms.com, and today I need to work on making another batch of my homemade laundry soap. I started using homemade laundry soap about a year, let's see, I wrote it on here. So it looks like September 2013 I started using, making my own. And I'm on my last bottle. I make my own and I fill up empty bottles that I have. And I'm going to just kind of show you how I do that, alright? So at first, the ingredients that I use, and I did post this on my blog way back when, but the only difference I'm making in my recipe is that I'm not going to use the bar of ivory soap, because I've seen, or I've heard from some of the other moms that have been doing the soap, they don't use the ivory soap, and their clothes, I assume, are just fine. I know the one lady, her husband is, I think, a mechanic, and she said the soap works fine for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with my 1 bar of Fels Naphtha. This is about $1 at Walmart. It's a laundry bar and stain remover. I'll be using about a cup, excuse me, a cup or more of the Super Washing Soda by Arm & Hammer, and this is my leftovers. So the nice thing is that you can buy a box of these things. This might be like $3 or $4, and it lasts me. This will probably be my 3rd batch of laundry soap with this one box. And then I get a box of, I use some borax, and I need about ½ a cup, but I noticed that if I use more of the powder than the recipe calls for, it makes my soap thicker, and and I like that. Excuse me. Borax, I think, runs between $3 and $4 for a box. And this is what I have left over. So this is probably my 3rd batch, I think. Also of laundry soap for that. Every batch I have to buy a new bar of this. So I will grate my Fels Naphtha. I'll be melting it in some hot water on the stove, and then I'll be adding the melted Fels Naphtha in my 5-gallon bucket I got for about $5 at Home Depot, I think. So you can look for a bucket like that. Just a note on that, I looked at Walmart and Home Depot, and the lids were made differently, and I couldn't get the lid off the one I tried at Walmart, and I really like the Home Depot one better. And let me show you what the lid looks like. It actually has these little spacers, and you can, break it away when you're trying to unseal it. So I recommend this one. Okay, so I'm going to grate this. And I've got to consult my directions again, but I think I just grate this and I melt it into some hot water on the stove, pour it into my bucket with some more hot water, and I believe I'll add a cup or more of this and ½ a cup or more of this. The recipe calls for 1 cup and ½ a cup, and some more water. So that 5-gallon bucket's going to be a concentrate. And then when I am ready to fill up all my containers, I fill half with concentrate and half with more water. That stretches that 5-gallon of concentrate so much more. So these are just bottles that I've saved over the years, yeah. Alright, so I'll show you some of this in the video. Oh, and this is just a big cheese grater. I bought this at Walmart, I think, for about $3. Maybe $3.50, and I only use it for making my soap. I usually buy my cheese already shredded, but you could use your regular grater if you have one, for cheese. Okay, so what I'm doing is grating it. Let's see. You could always do this while you're watching a movie. Kill two birds with one stone then. You're not just standing here doing this, taking up time when you could be doing other things as well. What, honey? Go ahead, just tell me what you need. Yes, you have to do that cursive too. Try not to get it on the stove like I just did there. Okay. Melt this soap down. Okay, so now I'm going to be filling up my 5-gallon bucket halfway with hot tap water, and then I'll add the melted Fels Naphtha into this, and I will add 1 cup of my Arm & Hammer super washing soda, not baking soda, and half a cup of my borax, except I'm going to add a little more borax and a little more super washing soda to my mix because I like it to be thicker. Alright, here we go. Let's check on this. This is melting on medium heat. See if I can find that chunky piece in there. Alright, here's my melted Fels Naphtha. Okay. Smells so good. I won't even put, I won't bother even putting essential oils in this because I think it would take way too many drops to really get a good smell. That's what I think anyways. But this Fels Naphtha smells so good to me. So I'm going to let that sit. Okay, now I'm going to get my... Okay, so I have my camera had shut off and I had to check it. So I have my borax, I have my super washing soda, and I'm going to stir it. Okay, so... Okay, now I'm going to fill the bucket with more hot water up to the top, and then I'll stir it again and I'll let it sit for 24 hours, so give it a chance to thicken up. And then tomorrow I can fill my containers. I'll fill the containers, hang on there. So I will fill the containers halfway full with my concentrate, so you know, half with concentrate, half with water, and I'll have to shake it. And same here, about half with concentrate, half with water. And I even have directions on here for me to remind me to use half a cup per load, but I end up using more than that because I feel like I just feel like I need to do that. So I will have the link to my blog post with the directions and pictures so you can read it there, and that will be in the description. Thanks for watching.